The following day.
Hey guys, good morning. So today's on Saturday, it's on a weekend. I've really slept. It's 11 a.m. guys. I can't imagine. I don't usually wake up at this time. But yesterday I had an horrific day. Yeah. So I didn't like sleep. So I've just slept like almost 6. So that's why I've extended my time, and today I didn't have much to do. So I'm allowed to. So yesterday the floods were too. Hey guys, this thing is really getting out of hand. And I was working on a project on a client's place, and when I was there, so I finished my work. I was installing some items, and then at around 2 3 there, the rain started doing. It's a bit far from where I live, and let me tell you guys, ooh, that's when I started praying, and I was like, God, please make this rain to just hold on kidogo. I reach my place because I feel safe when I'm at my house. So that didn't happen, guys. So it has rained over there. It was really hectic coming over there. The roads were flooded. The cars were being swept. Like, oh, this is the worst fears that I usually imagine them, and now they are happening. So I think for me, I like too much of horror movies. And there's a movie that I watched in the beginning of, I think, on Feb, about a rain. It was on Netflix. I don't remember the name, but it was about a rain that rained, and it was the rain that was raining. It was a disease. What? So by the time I watched the movie, and then I just, me, I just watch. So for me, it's nothing. So and then the rain started raining at around, is it March, end of March, and then that day it rained. I just told myself, where? the rain that I watched, is it this one? Because where if it's this one can be the worst thing that can ever happen to us. Like you can imagine, a rain that is raining is a disease. So when you pause on your skin, you're gone at that moment. So I was really scared that it rained so bad. It was the rain that has wind, and it was really chaotic. The trees were falling. Me, I'm surrounded with trees. Some big two trees that have stayed here. As I was told, they were uprooted from the ground. So I was like, it is happening. So it was really hectic for me. So nowadays, the client's place coming back home, it has flooded. I can't come because of hey guys, you don't know. You don't. Oh my god, this thing is really getting out of hand. So I like slept almost overnight, being laid on outside. I don't know how I reached home, but gladly I did, and I'm grateful. So today, when I woke up, I had okay. I usually put my verses. If you follow me on IG, you usually see, or even TikTok, I usually put on Bible verses. I usually align them for every week, so I know what to read today, tomorrow, and all that. So today, I just came across one that I was reading, and then I came across it, and it is Isaiah. Isaiah, is it Isaiah or Isaiah? It depends on which school you went to. So it was Isaiah 41. 41:10, it says, "Do not be afraid, I am with you, I'm your God. Let nothing terrify you. I'll make you strong and help you. I'll protect you and save you." And when it goes on, and then on 13, it says, "I am the Lord your God. I strengthen you and say, do not be afraid, I'll help you." So this one came into my mind yesterday because I had read it like a few weeks ago. So it was saying, "Do not be afraid." So that's what I was telling myself. I'll not be afraid until I reach to my place. Nothing will happen to me. Like you repeat it. And it was, for me, it was really horrifying. If you've undergone these floods, you know what I mean. And for me, it's not even worse than how people are being swept away. There's landslides. There's river have broken their banks. They are sweeping away people. I don't know if you understand what I'm saying. So this was the one that came into my mind, and I told myself I'll not be afraid until I reached there, and that's why I slept over that way. So I want to call some of my friends, family, just to see if everyone is okay, because that was what on my mind yesterday, and I was like, I don't know how people are, and people okay, how their horses, and blah blah blah. I know I can't do much, but at least just knowing that people are okay, that's for me is the best. So let me just call a few people. Why? They're telling me all busy. Some are telling me Mteja and I'm married. Let me call my mom and see if it's the same. I've just woken up and I've thought of people. I've not even done anything in this house. I've just woken up and I thought I need to call people. I need to know how people are. So it's still just saying going through. It's not doing anything. So this one is saying it's okay. Everything is okay. This one is in Teja. We will notify you when the mobile subscriber is back. If you wish to leave a voice. So that's in Teja. Let me call another person. So I'll call a few friends, a few people. There's some people I've already talked to them on WhatsApp. Ones I won't call. So the ones that I'm just calling, not talking to. Well, not everyone, but at least the ones that I will get hold on to. So most of them are okay. I've not had anyone complaining. So at least I'm relieved kidogo. So I just will need to go wake up and do something now. Yeah. So there's no electricity. Electricity nowadays is like gold. So it's like for me, this side it's almost like every day I don't have electricity. So even working has become hectic. So I need to go and work different places, and as well I cannot even edit videos. I have videos, but I've edited rough, partly because most of the time if you're editing, you have to have Wi-Fi on, and so that you can get something. You can't just edit without being on Wi-Fi or something. So everything is pending for me. My work is also pending, but anyway, as long as I'm okay, I'll just do what I can for that moment. So last week and this week, I've put videos, but not on the days that I post because of the challenges that I'm going through. But anyway, what will I say? Mm. Anyway, so let me just wake up and at least be productive.
2 very boring minutes later.
Hey guys, good morning. So I'm just from the supermarket. I just I was going for something small. I didn't have rice. I didn't have like things in the house, so that's what I was going for. And I'm just reaching the house at home, and I'm like, what, guys? It's really, I don't know how to explain this, but I don't know what, and is it the end times that we are in, or what's happening to us? Like, these floods are really getting me. Like, I feel so bad. I feel like, oh my God, when we are in the end times, what's happening? Like, I pray to God every day, and I'm like, oh God, subside. Just try for us, subside this for us, because it's not easy, guys. And one thing that I know that God can do, He can make us all equal within a second. A second like this, we are all equal. The rich, the poor, we are all equal, guys. Let me tell you. So these floods have really like messed everything up. Since April, now we are in May, and what I'm seeing in the TV every day.
Whenever you get lost, I will be there for you. I'll pick you up when you are down.
Out. God, me, I really try my best nowadays to, when I go to work, at least by 2, I'm already starting my journey back home, because I don't know what I get on the roads. And the fact that I don't know even how to swim, I cannot bear that, guys. Me, I fear water, literally. Okay, I do kucheza cheza tu hiyo na maji, but ile serious business for me, water is a no. I always know water can kill me within a second, so I'm always in fear of water. And then now floods are here, so every time I'm outside, I think of the worst things, but I know God is in control, and I just hope that these things will subside, like ziende chini. And the way the meteorologists are saying that we'll move until June, I'm like, what? June? Hey guys, we are not even ready for this, because we were not prepared. We don't have good drainage system. We are in a mess. And the fact that either Karen, either Madhare, either we are all the same right now. God is speaking something to us that we literally, like, we don't know what it is. But if you're spiritual, I guess you may know why. And I think also we have drift more to doing wrong things, and God just want to just shake us a bit, and just to reassure us who He is, for who He is, like He can do anything. And I remember the time that Corona started, it just started like a joke, and just one time everything was completely closed, and I was like, what? God can really, if He decides to just finish us within a second, He can do that. So that time everything was chaotic, and then you're fearing for your life, and then you remember, this is not even me, it's not about me, it's God who is in control of my life. So it reached a point I was living in a bedsit at that point.
Hold on tight and I will make it right. Forever I will be right by your side. Oh, I'll never let you down. All my life I will be there for you. Ooh, I'll always be around.
I didn't have much. I didn't have fridge. I didn't have much. So by that time, I remember people were shopping. If there's a time I can say people shopped, was the time it was the Corona time. People shopped, guys. Guys, people shopped for food. People shopped for fridge and the freezer fridges so that you can go and keep your food stock. You don't know for how many months. Like people were very ready. And you know what I told God? Me, I don't have these things. I don't have even the money to buy all these things. And why will I'm not even ready. I was just there. I just told God, if this is the time you decide that I'm going, then it should be it. But if it's not my time, then I will leave. And that's how I kept on moving. And I was going to work each and every day. People weren't going to work. And I was so lucky. I will say it was a bad way in a good way at the same time, because we worked at our company. We were going to work every day. We never missed work. And that time we also made lots of sale. God, I'm telling you some things you don't understand how these things work. So we made a lot of sales at that point. We really did good at selling and getting good sales point, So for us, Corona wasn't bad in terms of work. It was good because I remember people lost jobs until now, and it was a mess. Yeah, so everything was a mess. But for me, I just say thank you, God, because that time He remembered me, and I rested my case that time that I said, I've just given my life to God, because He's the one who's in control. I'm not in control of my life. So that point, I didn't have anything to stock up. I'm going outside. I'm also prone to getting the disease, and I didn't even get the vaccine till now. I've never ever gotten the vaccine, guys, and I never got that disease. Even if I got maybe once, but it didn't affect me as much, and I'm grateful because people died. Hey? So that point, I saw God can do things within a second if He wants to. And if He's angry, He sees a lot of things that we don't see. So if He's angry with people, if He's, I don't know, in spiritual world, so he can do anything. So for me, I know He can. So right now, the floods have started again in 2020. I'm like, wow.
At least 42 people have been killed in floods in Kenya's central Maimahiu area after a dam burst early on Monday. That's according to police, who said the death toll could rise. Earlier on Monday, the Kenya Red Cross said it had taken several people to a health facility in Maimahiu due to flash flooding. The latest deaths bring the total number to have died amid heavy rains and flooding since last month to more than 150. Dozens more have been killed and hundreds of thousands displaced by intense downpours in other East African countries, including Tanzania and Burundi. The floods have also caused widespread damage to infrastructure such as roads and bridges. A Kenyan government spokesperson said hydroelectric dams were filled to capacity, which could lead to a massive overflow downstream. On Monday, the Education Ministry postponed the start of a new school term by a week. East Africa was also hit by record floods during the last rainy season in late 2023. Scientists say climate change is causing more intense and frequent extreme weather events.
But we are now in another season which we can't understand what it is, but we pray God at least to remember, because I feel so bad. People have lost a lot of their lands. Some have lost houses, clothes, shelter, everything. God, some have lost lives. Like it's a mess that we don't know. God, people are just blaming the government, blah blah blah. But this is beyond the government. It's beyond the government, guys. And I'm just hoping that everything will work out for good, and at least it subside kidogo, and we be in a good position to at least pray. And because this thing now has already now made us equal again. Apart from now how we were in Corona time, now we are all equal. The rich and the poor, the roads are not passable. We are all equal, guys. As it And after this, I'm really sure we will have drought. Like there was not like drought, like we will not have food, because already the shambas that we grow foods, they are already messed up. So where are we going to get the foods again? So we will have drought, guys. It's going to be a messy. And also it has affected work, movement. You know, there's some foods you have to take here to Narok, to blah blah blah. Right now there's no that. Unapata the what is it called, the roads are not passable. Some have broken, others have the bridge have broken. Like everything is a mess. So you see, the months that are coming now, we will start having some. We don't have food. Hakuna chakula. Things are very expensive. God. Anyway, I just pray that God will always atushikilie too and forgive us if we've done wrong to Him, and He just remember us. Well, it's not easy, guys. Hata nimeshinda nimeekelea. Me and I've just started my series and I'm not remembering to open my belt. But anyway, guys, I think I've just talked like for almost 10 minutes. Me, I can talk, guys, but you guys, you can tell me in the comment section. Tell me what you think about it. Tell me what you think about the floods. What do you think? If you're more spiritual, you can tell us more. Oh, I told you my phone will fall. So yeah, it's a mess. So like for me now, my hair looks the way it wants to look. I need to go to the salon, but the roads are not passable. Where I go, it's a mess. So we are just here, like sisi tuko tu. Anyway, God is with us. Me, I'm just positive. I'll just continue staying positive as I was when I'll continue staying positive as I was, and continue being positive as well, because I know everything maybe in a month's time or some months to come will be messy in terms of work, in terms, everything. Like right now, schools were to open, they have not opened, they have rescheduled, and even if they have rescheduled, the rents are not yet gone. So we have to now know how we will work these things out, if kids will go to school or not, or hey guy. Anyway, I just pray to God everything will work out for good. Yeah. So let me go to the house. Oh. Yeah, let me just go to the house and maybe I'll talk to you later, guys.
6.5 hours later.
The struggles that I'm going through this month, you guys, you don't even know. Like, I'm really tired. I feel so tired, but at the same time, I'm saying I'm not supposed to be feeling that way, because there's some people who have lost lots of things. They have lost their homes, like everything they owe with these floods, and I'm here just complaining about electricity. Not me. I'm not supposed to do that, but our area doesn't experience electricity blackouts. But let me tell you, this month of April, and now we are in May, almost daily. It's almost like a daily thing. And me being my work I do online and everything, it has really messed up. But anyway, the time I just get a small electricity, I just do work 1, 2, 3. But sometimes I go to my friends' places, and sometimes I also go to offices of people. Like, I try just to get somewhere I can just work. I just do that so quickly, and it's been a struggle. But anyway, as long as we're okay, that's what matters. And I hope, guys, that everyone that is watching me is okay. How is life on your side? How are you experiencing? I would love to know how the floods have affected you. So for me, just a little bit. I won't say that much, but just a little bit. Yeah, so Mimi, I'm here with just a light. I don't know, it's a good one for shooting. Yeah, so this is what I'm using for, that bulb that you charge. You charge when when it's over, like the lighting is over. Here it is. So this is what I'm using. Anyway, it is what it is. It is what it is. So I have to struggle this way. I don't know till when. And then now when the rain starts, hiyo stima hata hutaiona, like literally. I don't know why electricity and KPLC and rain can never go together this way. All the time. I've never understood how they go hand in hand. Kwanza, our place when it just starts raining, it's as if where the transformer is, it's like this. Ikishiko tu na maji ina disappear, like disappear. I don't know how these things go hand in hand, but anyway, I hope you guys are great. So I think I'll just say good night because it's good night over this side. It's good night.